morning everyone. Today I'll be teaching you grade 4 mathematics. My topic is rules of divisibility. Learning objectives. Students will be able to mentally apply the divisibility test for number 2, 3, 4, 5 and 10 to identify if the numbers are divisible by the given numbers. Rules of divisibility. A divisibility rule is a shorthand way of determining whether a given integer is divisible by a fixed divisor without performing the division, usually by examining its digits. Divisible by means if you divide one number by another, the result is a whole number without a remainder. For example, 6 multiplied by 2 is equal to 12. It means there is no remainder. So 12 is divisible by 6. 5 multiplied by 3 is equal to 15. No remainder. So 15 is divisible by 3. Divisibility by 2. Now we're going to learn the rules of divisibility for number 2. A number is divisible by 2 if the last digit in the number is 2, 4, 6, 8 or 0. Example, 24, 32, 508, 9126. All these numbers are divisible by 2 as their last digits are even numbers. Divisibility rule for number 3. A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of digits in the number is divisible by 3. For example, 33, 3621, 414, 177. All these numbers are divisible by 3 as the sum of the digits in the number is divisible by 3. Divisibility rule for number 4. A number is divisible by 4 if the last two digits in the number form a number divisible by 4. Example, 196, 80, 132, 4012. All these numbers are divisible by 4 as the last two digits in the number form a number divisible by 4. Divisibility rule for number 5. A number is divisible by 5 if the last digit is 0 or 5. For example, 10, 315, 1025, 780. All these numbers are divisible by 5 as their last digits are 0 or 5. Divisibility rule for number 10. A number is divisible by 10 if the last digit is a 0. Example, 1000, 760, 20, 9850. All these numbers are divisible by 10 as their last digit is a 0. So let's review all these rules again. Rule for number 2. The last digit will be an even number. Rule for number 3. All the digits will add to a multiple of 3. Rule number 4. The last number made by the last two digits will be divisible by 4. Rule number 5. The last digit will be 5 or 0. Rule for number 10. The last digit will be a 0. Can you tell by looking at these numbers that whether they are divisible by 2, 3, 4, 5 or 10? Here it is, 2350. When I look at this number carefully, I'll find that this number is actually divisible by 2, 5 and 10. You know why? Because the last digit is an even number and it's divisible by 2. Last digit is 0, so it's also divisible by 5 because the rule of number 5 is that the last digit has to be 0 or 5. Now, when I look at the 10, I'll find out that okay, the rule for number 10 is that the last digit has to be 0. Again, this entire number is divisible by 2, 5 and 10. When I'll move on to the next digit, I have 4365 and it is divisible by 3 and 5. Because sum of all digits in this number is actually divisible by 3 and the last digit is 5. So as per the rule of number 5, the last number has to be 0 or 5. Here we have practice task for you. You have to list down each in this row but the numbers which are divisible and you have to write down those numbers in this column and you also have to write yes or no in front of them. The divisibility rules are written and they're in front of you. So you have to list down the numbers in front of these numbers which are listed for you. So what did you learn today? How to mentally apply the divisibility test for number 2, 3, 4, 5 and 10, and to identify if the numbers are divisible by the given numbers. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.